Hello and welcome to the Weekend Beauty. Welcome Beauty Edition with your girl Deb. How's everybody doing today? I know this is a pre-recorded session. Yes, this is a pre-recorded session. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I'm going to be doing a quick dash out the door feature look today with some of our most iconic and incredible skincare product. So for those of you who may be watching me for the first time, I am Deb Tuck. I am your Mary Kay Beauty consultant. And I am so excited to do this segment today. This is one of my favorite things to do is to experiment with colors, right? And to do that, I love pulling out some of my amazing Mary Kay products. I will be featuring quite a bit of Mary Kay products in this segment. Everything from my foundation, my primer foundation. What you just saw me do was my eye primer, which is this amazing little tube, super concentrated. A little bit goes a long way. I like to use it as a way to mattify my eye area, make my eyes receptible to receiving color. And so, yeah, so just stay tuned, watch me for a little bit. If you like what I'm doing, I encourage you to just follow along, follow along. If you are intrigued or interested in anything that I feature today, just let me know. So I'm grabbing a little bit of concealer. I'm actually going in with the light concealer today and simply using this as a tool to carve my brows, right? Just to create height, dimension, and movement on my face, okay? Because our face has certain shape that are intentional. Thank God for intention. And he gives us these amazing dimensions to our face. So here it is. Here it is what I'm using that, we can play with, we can have fun with. And if you're going to do makeup, if you're going to do skincare, have fun doing it, right? So while you're watching, and I might pop in and out of here using you guys as a mirror for a little bit. You can see I'm using a flat tip brush. Now, full disclosure, this brush is just a drugstore bought brush because I do this so often. It is important that I have tools just available. Now, I highly recommend, of course, the 2-in-1 brow brush that we have available with Mary Kay. Mine was just washed, so it is kind of drying right now, but it's a 2-in-1. It features a spoolie on the end, and then you're carving, shaping flat and on the other side. So those are the tools that we do have available. And at this moment, I am not featuring that particular brush, not because I don't love it, but because of time and just convenience a little bit here. So I'm going to add a little bit extra to this left side, because if you're like me, you probably also struggle with the sides of your body because we know one side is bigger than the other. So it's sometimes very, that's why you have to play around till you become really, really good. So as you could see, clearly, I'm not a makeup, expert. I'm certainly not a makeup artist. I'm a skincare specialist who knows how to do makeup. So I'm just creating a little highlight here. Just creating a little highlight here in my brow. Someone's calling me, y'all. Believe it or not, somebody's calling me. Anyway, so as I was saying, I am not a makeup artist. So I'm a beauty consultant, a skincare specialist who knows how to do makeup. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of our foundation primer because I like for that to really sit and absorb into my skin. You guys, this is what it looks like here a little bit. It's very translucent. It is an oil-free product, and it also serves to mattify your skin. Now, I like applying mine in circular motion because our skin has this thing called pores. Pores are pretty much just holes in our skin. Pores are holes in our skin. Yeah, guys. And so when you apply things like your primer, you really want to like press it into the pore, because what it's going to do is even out your skin so that your foundation and all your finishing products really glide on. As you can see, I already muted my eyes with the eye primer. So primers are your friends, guys. Primers are a girl's best friend. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to applying a few things in the eye area. Now, I do believe in structuring the eye first before we do anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my fluffy blending brush. This is like a contour type brush. And I'm going to go in with some of my Chroma Fusion colors today. This is, I know it's a little musty, but that's because this is mine. And I absolutely do use my product, so don't judge my case, okay? In case you should. Just a palette of Chroma Fusion color from the Mary Kay line. And these are products that don't have that fallout concern. So I'm going to grab a shade. Actually, this is called Sandcastle. I'm going to grab this Sandcastle because it's going to blend right in with my concealer, okay? It's going to blend right in with my concealer, and I'm just trying to even that out. So I'm doing that kind of all over. Y'all can see. It looks a little on, like just not my skin tone, and that's okay because what I'm trying to do is create a base, okay? So I'm working on creating a base to the eye. I have an event getting ready to go to that's going to take place today. I'm going to help some women to have beautiful skin, okay? My brush is a little damp. And that's okay because you really want products to stay put, okay? So as you can see, I'm creating that brow with this now, okay? All of that is going to be cleaned up. So I'm not worried or concerned. All right, so that is the all over brush. I'm going to use the same brush. All I did was clean it, dust off that little extra that's on there. I'm going to use that again now in creating the midtone. And in this case, I'm going to grab this fall hue palette, which is our warm palette. So fall, that time of year where we break out our warm colors. So you can see there are 6 glorious colors, everything from everything from shimmer to frost. Let my camera refocus here. Shimmer, frost, and as you can see, there's no perfection in anything here. Anyway, I'm going to carry on. It's going to catch up, okay? So that happens when you get a little close to the camera. It's like trying to figure out what it's doing with its lenses. Okay, so I'm grabbing from the Warm Hue palette, Sienna Skies, and I'm actually gonna go right into the middle area of my eye, just back and forth like a windshield washer. All right, so just allow me a moment to there we go. There we go. All right. Nothing like working with technology. So again, I'm going in with this Sienna Skies here, and I'm just doing it in my mid tone, what we like to call the transition. Okay. It's sort of like a nice rust color, a very warm type of fall look. So it's a more rust orange, bronzy color. It's in that family. Okay. So it's a great way to warm up your eyes. Then I'm also going to add to it the big Dream Big Brown, which is going to emphasize this outer corner. It is just a hue deeper, this one. It's just a hue deeper than the Sienna Skies. It's more earthy. And so I want that to fully warm up the eye area. Love this. I absolutely love this palette. And for what you can purchase this for, it is really, really quite a steal. So I'm going in on the other side, and I'm just doing light circular application while pressing this in. Really, really, really building that outer corner, okay? I'm dragging a little bit under the eye just to help create that build, okay? Okay, and then I'm going to clean that up in a few. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is grab a flat tip brush, like a completely flat. You can see, right? It's a thin, flat brush that's going to be used on the lids of my eye, okay? Having the right tools, ladies, really does make a huge difference in how your product lays with you, how it lays. So today I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit of, I'm going to grab this golden mauve, this golden mauve color. It's going to build a little bit, I believe, on this warm palette, but it's going to add a little bit of that frost. See? See how that is a frost? So, you know, some shades are frost, some shades are shimmer, and then some shades are flat. Flat is the best thing for you if you're using, you know, if you're going in your mid-tone. A little bit of shimmer can work very nicely, or I'm sorry, frost can work very nicely on your lids, as long as you don't have hooded eyes. So I'm doing that all over and taking it from tip to tip. And I'm just pressing it into, you know, just pressing it in. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a little bit more for the left eye. I'm just using the mirror here. You can see how it glides on. What I love about these Chroma Fusion colors from the Mary Kay line is they don't give you fallout. They don't like fall down your clothes. They don't even fall down on your cheeks like a lot of other products might do. So I really, really dig how they can compact in the eye, creating that amazing eye effect. So if you guys like these colors, ask me about them. Feel free to ask me about them, okay? But this is a frost. cross color. Okay, so now what I'm going to simply do is take a pause right here, and I'm going to go ahead and grab my foundation product, and I'm going to do the outskirt of my face. Okay, I think before I do that though, I'm going to do one other thing with another one of our brush. You can see I'm actually breaking out a brand new brush because you really cannot really have enough. This is the eye blending brush. And so I want to start the blend process early. Okay. And I can see that my left eye has a little bit more of the big brown than the right eye. So that gives me a window to go and add a little bit more. Okay. To go in a little more. A little more. Yes, yes, y'all. It is almost that time of year for all the holidays. Almost that time of year for the holidays. So I would love to know what your plans are. Are you going to be traveling? Are you going to be getting away? Are you doing anything fantastic or just out of the blue? Right? Just a little bit out of your norm. Yes, I like the way that that is looking. So in order to clean this up a little, because really I'm trying to make this a dash out the door look, y'all, a dash out the door, a feature dash out the door look. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of CC cream just under my eye because it is a shade lighter. And I'm looking for something there. Here we go. And the foundation. Okay, so I'm using our cream to powder foundation. It is one of my favorites. Y'all, you can tell I'm not a makeup artist, right? My things are like just all over the place for the moment. But I'm grabbing my cream to powder. It's bronze 3. Again, I use my items, so they will appear used. And I'm just simply dotting this around right now to create the rest of my face, right? Clean up where I need to clean up. And then I'm just going to grab a little bit of this as I go to create a highlight. Now, I probably should have flipped my brush around, my sponge around. But I'm just pressing that into this eye area to create dimensions, right? Because it's all about dimensions. I don't really have a lot that I need to conceal, just me personally. But I just really like applying a little bit just to create the illusion of that brightness, that eye area brightness. I'm going to add an old, y'all don't ask me about this product. I no longer have it, a company. I've just had mine for some time, but it's a liquid highlighter. It's a liquid illuminating drops. Oh, I love it. That I still have even now. And I'm just going to press that into my cheek and upwards here to create some highlights, right? I know it's daytime, but I want to create that highlighted cheek, that glow. Right? Now I'm just going to go back in with my foundation. As I told you, I'm using the sponge for this process. Certainly you could always use your brush, and we have the most amazing blending brush that can get the job done really easy and quickly. Okay, so we've got already the eye done. For the most part, my eye is done. You can see I'm using you guys as a mirror. It's like, why does your nose always all of a sudden wants to itch you when you're doing a video? Okay. Okay, I'm going in, cleaning up that eye area. And then I really look at my brows and I see it looks like I could have done a little bit more brow action on it. So I'm going to grab my spoolie. This is our volumizing brow tint, the volumizing brow tint, where you can use to fill in, this is dark brunette, to fill in your brows a little bit more. And what it really does is just adds color to your already existing hair follicles that are really thin. So for me, I'll be honest, my hair doesn't grow beyond here. So that does help me to fill that in nicely for the very fine, thin hair that won't volume up. So it volumizes it for me. I got a little bit extra here. I can clean that up with foundation. And I'm doing the same thing on this right side. As you can see, it's carving me, and it is giving me the opportunity to pull length where length does not naturally exist, okay? Right, and usually one side is bigger than the other. That's always the case. So I don't try to make them twins. I just try to make them look like they get along. They get along. Anyway, way too much fun this early in the morning. But as you can see, just those few pieces of product, colors have created this amazing look, this engaging look, this warm look. And now I'm just going to add a little bit of what is called espresso over on the brow. I'm sorry, over on the eyes, just so I can give that dimension. I really want that to be dimensional. Okay. Last month I did an entire segment on September eyes. This is a variation of September eyes, and I like to call this the fall eyes. Okay. This is the kind of eye look that when you create that, everybody's looking at you. They're wondering how you look so smashing. Like, what are you wearing? What are you wearing today? Huh? What is that look you've got? So we are just about done, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and top this with a little bit of my pressed powder. I use Bronze 2 in the pressed powder. Right. And then we have this incredible cream contour stick that I'm going to apply just a little bit of. And because it is cream based, I'm going to use the sponge to apply it. Okay. So let's start with the cheeks. And this is just going to help minimize my cheek area, kind of give me a chiseled cheek look. I don't always contour, you guys, because for me, I don't think it's necessary all the time. But there are just some looks that you do that you really do want to create. And then I'm going to do under my neck, just not my neck, my chin, just my chin. Then I'm going to grab the tip of this sponge and I'm going to pull that down, right? Okay, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Then I'm gonna go ahead and top up again with the powder. I like how that little volumizing drop, that highlighting, illuminating drop, just had that hint of highlight to my, and then I'm going to go ahead and pop some color on my cheeks using this rose color for cheeks here. And I'm looking for the brush. Okay, the brush is MIA. So I'm going to grab just my powder brush and I'm just going to dab upward. And I'm dabbing just underneath where I highlighted, just a hint. I do have a brush, I just don't know where it is right now. And I know I'm not the only one who lives like that a little bit. Remember, I told you I'm a skincare specialist, right? Who knows how to do her makeup. I am not a makeup artist. However, I really love doing makeup. So I really have mastered some skills that allows me to serve my clients and to serve myself. Okay, so my brows are nice. I like the way they look. There's not too much pigment going on there. It's a nice little transition with the eyes. Okay, and so the next and final thing that I'm going to do for face is going to be the lashes. And let's go ahead. Now, I love a woman that can sport a faux lash often and rock it all day. For me, whenever I've had to put faux lashes on, usually by the 5th hour of the day, I'm like, okay, enough. My eyes are starting to feel heavy. They start to hurt a little. So what I like to do is go a little bit more natural with my lashes. And this is our lash primer. Much like all the other primers, this is going to add texture and volume to my lashes. So it is a translucent applicator. You know it's there, but you can't see it, right? And it goes on before you add your mascara. So what I'm doing here is just priming my personal lashes so that when I add my mascara, the lashes are going to dance. They're going to feel totally loved, okay? Totally loved. And it's okay to do more than one coat. Okay, so that's the lash primer. Amazing product, an incredible product, an incredible value for what you are able to do and use this for. Is amazing. So I'm going to go in with my favorite Fanorama. The Fanorama lash is amazing. It is going to pull on this primed lash and give me that appearance of faux lash. Look, y'all. This is my lash. So for those days when you just, it's an everyday look and you don't really need to be faux, grab your primer. Okay. And of course, I fully believe that you need at least 3 coats of mascara every time to have the great benefit to your lashes, okay? Mascara is like opening your eyes, you know, opening a lid. You get that full aroma, you get the beauty, you get the scent. You just get everything once the eyes are open. All right. And I'm just adding a little bit to the bottom. I usually don't like doing the bottom as much because I just don't. So if you find yourself that you've had some hangover or some leftover, grab your foundation, or if you have your oil-free eye cleaner, just go in with your oil-free eye cleaner and take it up a little with a Q-tip. Just take a little bit extra off so that your look is a complete look. So I'm gonna go super light on the lips today because the eyes are telling the story a little bit more. And this is Fancy Nancy. I love wearing this. This is my new favorite way of wearing my lips, is to line the lip with gloss before. And then add the lip color. And then add the lip color. And then the last thing I would do at this point is simply spray down to hold everything together. And my look is complete. My look is complete. I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to go. If you have been able to catch this video and catch this recording, I appreciate you watching. Thank you for any feedback that you are willing to share and give. Thank you for being a part of my virtually beautiful challenge. This is your girl Deb on the weekend beauty break. Now it's off to my event, and I hope you guys have a smashing day. Like I said, I'm not a perfect beauty makeup artist. I just know what I'm doing with me, and I can definitely help walk you through how to do it with you. I hope you have enjoyed watching me do this feature look today. Have a wonderful day. Bye.